Hey guys, so this is a response to a tactical jackalope. Andy's a video on his stash, and also Cohen's has just shown his. And since Andy showed interest in seeing my stash, I'm going to show you guys my stash, and maybe talk a little bit about a few models that I have in, a few kits that I have in my stash. So I'll try and be fast as I can. You know that I usually ramble a lot, so I'll try and keep that one to a minimum on this video. So here are my 1/48 scale kits. These are mostly figures and props, so I'm not going to really, you know, it's just German figures. I have a Soviet set figures as well, and then road sign, brick walls, barriers, and jerry can sets. As for the kits and vehicles, I have the German 20mm Flak Vierling 38. This is a gift from my brother, and it was a Christmas gift. I have a few barrels coming on for this one. One day I might build it, for when I might build it. I have this Italeri Flak 88, very nice kit. Very detailed, very nice to build. I've seen a few built models and it looks really nice. Then I have this German stereotype 1500A-01. This is also a gift from a friend. A very nice kit too. I haven't yet started it or decided what to do with it, but I like this truck a lot. This car or this vehicle a lot, so one day I'll be building this one as well. Probably I'll use this one with the Flak Vierling 38, but not sure when I'm going to do that. So then I have this Sturmgeschütz 3 Aus B. I had actually built one of these before, this exact same kit, but I did a really lousy job on it, really bad job on it, so I bought another one. And back then, this was like 4 or 5 years ago, I even bought a photo etch set for this one I have here, which I might just regret because it's tiny and it's really, probably is going to be really very hard to build. Then I have this one here, the KV-2, the Russian tank, which I love. I love the KV-2. It's one of those tanks that almost looks like one of those wargaming fantasy tanks because it's so weird and so bulky and so industrial looking. So it's a wonderful kit as well. As usual, my complaint with these Tamiya kits it's the metal chassis, which will not allow for repositioning of the wheels, but we make do. So this is my Nigel Wells entry, so you already know this one. I'm not going to really talk about this one. Then I have diorama accessories and a whole bunch of figures, which I don't need to talk about. I have Dragon sets and mini art sets and one ICM Soviet tank crew set, a few figure sets from Tamiya and a few accessories from Tamiya as well, such as brick wall and barriers, jerry cans and weapons and stowage from Academy. Then I also have my wheeled vehicles, like I usually call them. I have this Zvezda kit here. This is my first Zvezda. I bought this one really cheap. I don't remember how much, but it was like 12 euros or something. It was pretty cheap. And I wanted to try a Zvezda kit, and I really like this 1930s type of truck, especially these military ones. I love this camo scheme, and I think it's going to really work wonders as a diorama piece. But then I got home after buying it, opened the box and cried. Because I mean, this kit is appalling. It's really bad. But I'm going to build it. I'm going to build it. I almost took that as a challenge. I was so frustrated. I thought to myself, I'm going to build you no matter what. And trying to make you look as good as I possibly can. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. Then I have this STKFZ 222. Well, you don't know this kit. This is a metal gun barrel and photo etch mesh screens, reissue of the old molds, I think. Very nice kit. I love this vehicle. Its boxy look and its weird aspect make it a very nice subject also for a diorama. I also have a 1/4 ton, I think, 4x4 utility truck, which I think this is a Jeep. This is the usual Allied Jeep, the Second World War. I bought it because I want to use it for a diorama. It was the only version I saw back then that had this metal bar here. And the diorama piece, the diorama I want to build, will use does require this particular feature. I just have to find, and I really want to try and find a what's the name of this? The cover, the hood. No, not the hood, but you know the cover, the tarp that covers the cabin, and it will be ready for the set diorama. And then I have one of my favorite vehicles. I like this one a lot. This is quite an old kit. I really bought it cheap, like 19 years or something, years ago. It was on some kind of a promotion or I don't know, a wholesale, or I don't remember. I don't know the name of. I think it was a promotion. Anyway, I bought this really cheap, and actually a friend of mine really gifted to me field tracks for this. And you know, I ended up by buying a metal gun barrel, photo etch set for the grills, and it does come with a few other details I might just use, and ammo to scatter around because I want to make this a diorama, a centerpiece one of these days. This is also a very, I think, weathering prone vehicle. I think it would look really nice, pretty much battered and used, and you know. Like end of the war situation, abandoned probably as usual. I like to make my vehicles either abandoned or with just a couple of figures. But I really like this kit. It's nicely detailed though. It's for a kid of this age. I think this is 1989, so it's not bad. It's not one of those 1970s, but it's not that recent, and it's good. I like it. And then I have a Russian KV-1 model, 1941, from Trumpeter. I think Andy has this exact model, and Cohen also, if not in box. I think he built one of these. And I have just a few. I bought a small. There are actually several photo etch sets for this, but I just bought one with the supports and I think the fenders, because I probably will try and indent the fenders, make it look a bit more battered. So I just bought that one, and one of these days I'll probably build it. I really like these Russian vehicles. They look really rough and industrial looking, primitive even. I like them. So this is one of them. And then I have my collection of smart kits from Dragon. There are not many, so bear with me. My favorite vehicle of all, which is the Stug 3. This is the OSG early production smart kit from Dragon. I love this kit, and I will probably buy more. I would like to build this in like, I don't know, 3 or 4 different versions, because it's, I don't know, this is a beautiful subject. I just love it. It's very detailed kit. I think it's very, at least I read it's a really nice one to build. So this is my Stug 3 OSG. Then I have, sorry guys. Then I have this Panzerkampfwagen 4. G as well. Liebstandarte Adolf Hitler Division, Kharkov 1943. Also heard wonders about this kit. I'd also love to have more of this because it does come with several versions. I'd love to build all of them. I have a set of figures to go with this, dragon figures in winter clothing, and a few Panzer commanders in winter clothing as well. I want to use in a diorama scene whenever I get the courage to try a new diorama with snow. So then I have the Panzerkampfwagen 3, Ausf J, 2-in-1, plenty versions. Would also love to have like 3 or 4 of these kits. I love my Panzer 3s, so this is also another beautiful subject to me. This really looks like an awesome kit. I mean, I've looked inside and they made a really special treat with this one. If anybody is on the fence about buying this one, don't hesitate. This is an awesome, detailed kit. I love it. And I have a few premium edition dragon kits. This is a Ferdinand. If all goes well, I'll enter it for Cohen's Kursk group build. It's I love this vehicle. It's beautiful. It's massive, and its weathering possibilities are also very nice. I mean, you can better this quite a bit because it was the few of the photographs I've seen from the Kursk battle. All of these abandoned Ferdinands look beaten to hell, and this is, I think, a very nice kit as well. And I have the premium edition Nashorn from Dragon, also a very nice kit. It's highly detailed and I love it. It's I've seen a build of one of these on ISM, a very detailed step-by-step build that I really enjoyed, and I got me inspired to build this one of these days, and I'll build it. Probably I'll portray it either captured, such as in this scene, or abandoned as well. Then I have the regular type of dragon kits. I have this M4A376 WVV SS German from the Battle of the Bulge. This is a set. It supposedly comes with figures, but I bought this secondhand for a very, very nice price. And some of the figures are missing, but I don't care. It's the only American subject I have in my collection, and I really, really want to build this one. I'm beginning to like these Shermans. I'm very much into German armor, but recently, and watching a few of Cohen's builds, and looking at his dioramas and his shelves, he's got some very nice armor kits there, very nice fine builds, and they got me inspired. I have this sitting in my stash for quite a bit. I even asked him if I could use it for the D-Day group build, but this is not the correct version. So I'll be building this on another occasion, but it also seems to be a very detailed kit. Comes with the infamous Dragon Winterketten tracks that are a pain to build according to some, but I'll weather the storm and build them one of these days. So, next up, I've got the Jagdtiger. This kit, Andy does also have the exact same kit. I know this is supposed to be an earlier version of the Dragon's Jagdtiger, but this is a superb kit to me. The sheer quality of the texture on the side plates of the Jagdtiger, the texture of the rolled steel is absolutely beautiful. And this will, I think, work in a very fine vehicle once built. I plan on using this to build an actual vehicle, which is this one portrayed here, the X7, but not on this setting. He will be abandoned, such as he was found by the Allied troops, and he will be paired with this guy, because in the photographs you can actually see one of these guys parked near this abandoned Jagdtiger when they were taking pictures of it. And then I have this SDKFZ 251-2C with the possibility of having these rockets, Wolframen. I'm not sure if that's correct, so guys forgive me for my bad German, but anyway, this is a very nice kit as well. It does come with the possibility of sorry guys, comes with the possibility of using building it as another vehicle entirely without the rockets, and using a 3.7 centimeter Pak 36 as well. Then I have my very few aircraft kits. I'll start with the only 1/72 scale kit I have, which is an aircraft kit. I had a few more, but I don't really enjoy building 1/72 kits. I don't have any ability to do so. I suck at it. So I enjoy bigger scales. I enjoy the presence that bigger scales have. But I couldn't resist keeping this one for myself, because this will work out beautifully as a diorama. It is in fact itself a diorama. Here you can see it built. It comes with a rig and its own base, and I think it's just beautiful. This is a very old kit. It comes absolutely filled to the brim with flash, which is going to be sort of a nightmare to eliminate. But you know, with a bit of TLC, I'll be able to. I think I'll be able to build it and to make it look reasonably good. Not sure about the rigging though. I think that is going to be a real pain and suffering. But you know, I'll get there one day. Then I have this Trumpeter 1/32 scale Messerschmitt Bf 109 E3. It looks like a wonderful kit. It's pretty cheap. Well, it's not as cheap as this new wonderful Revell G6 Bf 109 G6, which I'm going to do a buddy build with Andy. He has sent me. The kit is on the way, so I'll be doing that buddy build in the end of the year. But I have this one here as well, and I'll build it one day. I really like the E3. It's in my mind. It's the one I have in my mind. I'm not sure about this, but whenever I think about the Battle of Britain, this is the image it comes to my mind. It's this aircraft here, and I love it. It seems to be a very nice kit as well. Then I have a P-51B Mustang II. This is before the usual P-51C. I believe it's the P-51C, which is the Mustang we're all used to see. It's the old engined P-51 with the supposedly it's with the Allison engine, I believe. And well, you know, online lots of guys poo-poo this kit, but you know, well, I opened the box and I liked it a lot. It comes filled with options, even photo etch. You know, the only thing I did buy was a few masks for different paint options, if I want to choose them. To have more, to have extra choices in which color scheme I'm going to do when I get around to do them. As like I said before, I'm not an aircraft builder, so all of these kits are very nice, but they've been sitting on my stash for about 4 years because I'm scared to death of messing them up. But I will start by doing them. I will build them one day. I have built one of those GU 88s, 1/32 scale from Revell. I loved the kit, but it was a real. It was very difficult for me to pull that off, and it just came out terrible. So I'll be taking a break from aircraft for probably I don't know, 3 or 4 or maybe more, like 8 months. So probably in the end of the year I'll be tackling that Revell G6 that Andy sent me. And then I have this Supermarine Spitfire Mark 9 from Tamiya. Paul from ISM has just reviewed this kit, so if you want to see how this kit is wonderful, because it is absolutely beautiful in my opinion. It's a beautiful kit, and this is also a gift from a very nice friend. Please go to ISM's channel and watch Paul's review, cause it's very nice, and this kit is absolutely amazing. I've opened this box probably 100 times just to look at the bags and drool all over it. In fact, that's why I'd never opened the bags. And this is one very nice kit that I won't build for years most likely, because I don't want to ruin this kit. I want to do a good job. So first I'll build all the others I have, and only then I'll be tackling this one. I don't know, probably even buy a 1/32 scale Spitfire from maybe Hobbyboss, or if there's a new one from Revell, I think it was Aaron that mentioned that Revell's releasing one in the same type of situation as the G6. If they do come out, I'll probably buy that one and build it first in order to learn, and then I'll probably tackle this one and truly enjoy the build, because according to Paul, this is a very wonderful kit, and probably, judging by all the others he's been doing, this will probably be a very nice kit to build, very enjoyable, and overall wonderful. Okay guys, that's about it. That's my stash. It's not very big, as you can see. I don't spend much money on kits these days. Mostly I use the kits I have, and what I might buy is figures or accessories, buildings, things to build, the dioramas I like to build, because it's, you know, they have enough kits here to last me years. Of course, sometimes I feel the need to buy something new, just to spike my interest and probably spike my will to continue modeling, but that's on an occasional basis. So here it goes, Andy. Here it is, my stash, and hope you enjoy this. Happy modeling, guys. Bye.